In this video, we go over a brief introduction of how I run some of my classes, right? We go over single leg games, we go over mount games, we go over quarter guard games as well as a mini quarter guard lesson, and we go over, as a bonus, knee shield half guard games using Turks. The way I run my classes is 45 to 50 minutes of straight rolling to a certain extent. Different positional rounds, different games, different live rounds. Sometimes we do 15-minute rounds, sometimes we do 1-minute rounds. We switch it up, but the main focus is on learning through doing, not necessarily technique, even though there is a lesson portion in my classes, but the whole idea, right, is to teach yourselves using these mini games. You just need your body to get used to the certain body positionings as well as body movements it needs to make in X, Y, and Z positions or X, Y, and Z guards. So I hope you like it, and let's get started. Bow in. Let's get started on our games. All right, so first things first is we're going to play a single leg game, right? Single leg position. Attacker, you have one job. Off balance or cause kazushi to your opponent, right? If you can get them to step forward, good. If you can get them to step, or no, you can step them backward. If you can get them to step forward, good. If you can get the leg up to one side, if you can get the leg up to the other side, that's good. Your main job is just to work on off balancing. This is all wrestling is. Wrestling is just moving your opponent around, back and forth, getting the leg up high, getting the leg up to the side. That's it. His job is just to break the single leg, free himself, and get back to a neutral position. That's game number one. Let's try that. 3, 2, 1. This isn't drilling. Play a little bit. Play a little bit. Don't go too hard, though. Don't go too hard. One person, right? Yep. Move your opponent back and forth. Other person, you have to release that single. Push on the head, push on the shoulders. Do something. It's your choice as long as you free your leg. Very simple. My defender, he's still going to try to just disconnect and escape from the single leg. Game number 2 for the attacker, right? You have the single, now you have to break your opponent, right? After you off balance them, break your opponent down to their hands or, right, get them down to a hit. If you can get them down to a hit, I don't care if you can control them on the ground. If you get them down, that's a win for you. Let's try that. 3, 2, 1. Keep moving, keep moving. Don't stop moving. If you stop moving, that's when your partner is going to defend properly. Keep moving if you're the attacker. Keep moving. So game number 3 is going to be very simple. You understand kazushi, right? Off balancing. You understand getting your opponent's hands or hips down to the mat. The third game is you're going to off balance, and when you get the opportunity, you're going to go in for a body lock. Now, if you just stay here in normal sparring or a comp, they're just going to toss you, right? So you're going to get a body lock, and you're going to get to a back body lock, right? So game number 3 is simple. Move on, get to the body lock, get to the back. He is just going to defend. That's all the defender is going to do. Let's try that. 3, 2, 1. Get to a body lock. Get to a body lock. Stay within the rules of the game. Get to a body lock. Good. I want to try a mount game with you all. The mount game is going to be very simple. My opponent's going to be in top mount. His job is to extend an arm out. If he can extend an arm out and count 1, 2, 3, he wins the game. Reset. Your job as the defender is to get both of your arms underneath the leg. It can be like this. It can be like this. It doesn't matter. Your job is to get here. Let's try that. 3, 2, 1. As long as you can get the arm extended. Do whatever you want, Guram. Do whatever you want.
So, yes, of course.
Game number 2. You're going to start out from double underhooks here. Your job is to sweep your opponent. Now there's many ways you can do that. You can keep your hooks here, right? It may look like bumping them that way. You may get 2-on-1s here, and you may bump them the other way. You may have to use your feet to start pinning the foot to the mat. This is what it may look like. Top player, your job from here is to take your opponent and escape this position and get to either back or mount or side control or knee on belly. Let's try that. 3, 2, 1. This time, you're going to start with one underhook on each side, and you're going to start with a foot. You're going to start with 2 feet pinning the foot to the ground. So you're going to start from here. Your job, right, is to get, play a hip split with me. Your job is to get one arm in between with an underhook around the back. If you can get here, you win. So, come back. His job is going to be to escape out of this. So if he brings his leg around and he falls into side control, you lose. But as he starts to fall into side control, if you can get your arm in the middle, get your arm around the back, you win. That's it. Let's try that. 3, 2, 1. Okay. No. Knees down, knees down. Right, when I'm playing like this, it forces me to what? Play off my side. I'm on a butt cheek. It forces me to what? Tuck my chin, because if I don't, he's going to cross-face me. He's just going to cross-face me, right? So I have to stay as hidden as I can, right? So as I tuck my chin, my knees come up, right? So let go of me. Get up there, look it up. If I'm playing half guard, right? If I'm playing half guard, if my opponent wants to cross-face me, right, I have to keep my chin tucked. I always have to keep my chin tucked and play off my side. A lot of these positions, take my back. If my opponent has a body lock in, right, if I want to escape, I can't escape like this. I have to get to my side anyways, right? Same thing. I have to keep my chin tucked so he can't start to cross-face me and RNC me. Most of these escapes are going to be the same things. That's why I'm just trying to show you guys it's a concept. It's not really like a technical problem. I'm going to go foot on foot. Try to run away. He can't move. Why? Because he needs to run away with his foot. If you pin the foot to the mat, he can't move. So as we start to enter into quarter guard, right, I'm going to pull him with my arm. I'm going to keep my chin tucked. I'm going to pick his foot off the ground. From here, I'm going to throw my leg behind, get my not my figure of 4. I'm going to cross my legs and get his knee on top of my elbow. Let's do it again. Foot on foot. Step 1. We're going to pull the knee in. We're going to pick the foot off the ground. See, it's weightless. We're going to pull his knee onto my elbow. We're going to bring our legs behind and we're going to cross our feet. That's it. Let's try that. 3, 2, 1. You're going to start with your feet on your opponent like this. You're going to try to do exactly what you just drilled. Your opponent is going to try to free his foot and get around and pass your guard. Or get his foot in the middle. If he gets his foot here, you lose. Let's try that. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, just hold him. Yeah, hold him. Nice work. No, that was good. That was good on both of you. Good, Nika. Hold him. Any sweep you want. Any sweep you want. I don't care what you do, just... Okay, Goram, that's a win. That's a win, man. That's a win. That's a win. You won. You won. Davide, any sweep you want, just focus on pinning his foot to the mat. Hold his leg like you're a child. Very nice. Good. Arthur, he's giving you an underhook. And a good front headlock. Very nice transition. Very nice transition. Now you're noticing. Now from quarter guard. You're going to start in the same ending position, right? Your opponent's job, his job is just to escape. His job is to escape. Your job, you have one job. You have to lock up this foot. If you lock up this foot, try to go for a sweep. But if you can't get here and he escapes, you lose. So what could this look like? It could look like something like this. And you guys have seen Alex do it. It could look like, wait, go back. Go for a back step. He goes for a back step. I block his back step, right? Now I lock up here. Then you can go for a sweep. I just want you to focus on attacking his second foot. That's it. And as you notice, my chin is tucked. I'm playing on my side. I'm using my feet and attacking more with my feet than my hands. It could even look like something like this. He backsteps. I use my other foot to pass it off. Something like that. That's all I care about. Let's try that. 3, 2, 1. Oh, he's giving you the other foot, Gerg. He's giving you the other foot. Good try, good try, good try. Bottom player, focus on using your feet more. You have to get used to it. You have 4 hands. You don't have feet anymore. You have 4 hands. You're going to play this one game for me. But first, you're going to drill it. All I want you to do, right? This is a half guard. You all know half guard. All I want you to do is focus on using your bottom leg where the half guard is hooked and putting pressure to that knee. So you see how his knee can't move? If there's space like this, no good. If you do this, no good. You have to literally focus on putting pressure with your hips on that knee as you pick the foot up. I want you guys just to drill that. And when you're drilling it, the bottom person has to try to squirm. So, hold on, squirm. Like, try to escape. Yeah, so lift your lower body. So you see how he can't move his knee that much? That should be the feeling. Try to move. If he can do this, that means you're doing it wrong. Let's try that. 3, 2, 1. You're going to start from here. Your job on the top is going to be trying to pass his guard. His job is going to be to recover his guard. I'm going to show you guys 2 things. The first thing is, if you feel they're using their hands to like stiff arm you away, right? When you feel them push you, when you feel it's too strong, take your back knee. This is just a bonus. Take your back knee and slide it out. That's it. Second thing is, if you feel they start to turn you this way, turn me, turn. Freeze. When you feel them turn, come back. When you feel their knees turn up, right, it may be back. If you let them turn you, it's back. But if you feel them, no, come back, start to turn their legs up. Keep going. You take your back leg once again, you push this knee back to the mat, and you go back to this. You're always aiming for this hip. Whatever they do, right? So he starts to turn up. I use my hand as an assist, and I bring my knee up. He starts to stiff arm me back. I bring my knee up. That's all. That's just a hint, because they probably will do that when you play this game. Let's try that. 3, 2, 1. Space, right? But if I go space, right? Too much space. But if I go chest to chest, no space. Let's say he posts on my hands here, right? He's pushing me. Space, right? You guys heard me say chest to chest. Chest to chest means you have to sprawl. No space. He pushes me away again. I go chest to chest. I always go chest to chest. It doesn't matter how many times he pushes me away. Just like when you go to the gym, you're doing bench presses, they're gonna get tired because he has gravity working against him. If he keeps doing this, he's gonna 1, 2, after 3 times, 4 times, he's tired. That's why we always get chest to chest, because we want to force him just to get tired. And from here, no matter what he does, even if he extends me out this way, I stay chest to chest. I try to always stay chest to chest, chest on knees, chest on hips, chest on chest. So now you're gonna play a knee shield half guard round. Your job, pass his guard. His job, sweep you. Let's try that. 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee up, Artur. Bring that knee up. The left knee. Good. Good. He's going to start to off balance you chest to chest.